Jeevan Prabhat. Dr. Rajesh Jeshwani, a renowned pediatrician and a trustee of Jeevan Prabhat, takes special care of the children. Children are also given regular dental as well as eye care by the best of the doctors in town to make their health care complete. Jeevan Prabhat stands by every child in health matters, however expensive the treatment may be. After all, for the trust authorities, they are their own children.
This is Roshni. She lost her father in the earthquake. She has 2 sisters and a brother. Her mother works as a domestic help, and when she could not feed her children anymore, she brought Roshni and her younger brother to Jeevan Prabhat. At that time, Roshni was suffering from tuberculosis. She has also been operated for cysts in her intestine. For about a year, everything was fine. But then again, she developed other serious complications. To add to her miseries, by now she had also suffered from gallbladder stones. She has been under constant medical care. She was such a bundle of joy and energy. Jeevan Prabhat is committed to providing her with the best of the treatment, irrespective of costs, and get back her lost joy and happiness. Jeevan Prabhat is hopeful that there are noble souls who would come forward to help them in this noble cause. Please donate generously for her.
To develop a creative mind, children are encouraged to pursue a number of extra and co-curricular activities. These children are practicing for a debate competition. They participate in a number of competitions like henna application, drawing and painting, art and craft, community singing, to name some of them. At present, there are 10 women accommodated in the Jeevan Prabhat who had lost everything in the earthquake. Here, they find safety and security. These women look after infant inmates and tend to other house jobs. In turn, they are paid a salary besides enjoying the facilities at the complex. These women shower their true motherly love on these children as they see them as the reflection of their own children. Satisfied by the progress and good work done, the Kandla Port Trust gave Jeevan Prabhat another piece of land just across the road to develop a park for the children. This park, named as Rishi Udyan, has provided the children a space to plan a number of activities. These children have had the privilege of calling on Honorable President and the Prime Minister of India. They impressed them with their talent in drawing, painting, and oration.
This sweet boy was found by villagers near Bhimasar village. They looked after the child for 10 days and then they took him to a hospital where he was kept in intensive care for a week. Thank God the child showed improvement and then he was brought to Jeevan Prabhat. This is the same child now known as Abhishek. He is ever so playful. God wants you to be the instrument of his well-being. Would you not like his smile to last lifelong? He needs your help so that he could also lead a meaningful life.
Jeevan Prabhat celebrates 26th of January every year as the annual day. The annual function is a window of the progress of the children and the effort behind it. The children showcase their talent in various fields like singing, dance, drama, public speaking, poetry, and physical fitness. Jeevan Prabhat has its own ways and methods to motivate children by awarding them for many activities that look trivial but make a big impact on grooming good habits amongst the growing up children of Jeevan Prabhat. These are the Encouragement Awards for the best health throughout the year, the award for the maximum attendance in school, award for best dressed child, the award for best maintained hostel rooms, and so on. This system proved to be a great motivating factor for the children of Jeevan Prabhat. Starting from scratch, Jeevan Prabhat has crossed many a milestone thanks to your generous help. Every penny received in donations is spent immediately on the welfare of the children. There is an established system of checks and balances to ensure that all funds as well as gifts in kind go towards the welfare of the children. As a sizable amount of funds gets exhausted on education and allied expenses of the children studying in various schools, Jeevan Prabhat aims to start its own school which would also be open to outsiders. That would also help solve the huge problem of securing 250 admissions in a single school. As the children are growing up fast, soon they would need vocational training after completing their school or college education. Also, Jeevan Prabhat aims to rehabilitate the earthquake widows by training them in suitable skills. For all these facilities, funds are required. You are invited to become a guardian of this rare family. Donations can be in the form of cash, kind, or equipment for the various vocational training centers that are waiting to get started in the days to come. Recurring expenses on food, nutrition, clothing, medicines, and providing best possible education to every child comes to approximately rupees 6 million a year.
One fine day, the warden of Jeevan Prabhat was in her office like any other day. A group of 6 men and women called on her and said they wanted to give her something. Jeevan Prabhat routinely receives various donations. So the warden asked them what it was they wanted to give. And to her utter surprise, they put before her a newborn girl child wrapped in cloth. This is the same child now named Vidhi. While narrating the background of the child, they said that the child was found on the steps of a temple in a nearby village. On a chilly night, the child was abandoned in just a small piece of cloth wrapped around her. Due to the severe cold of the winter, her skin had become hard and stretched. She was sent to a hospital and was kept under watch in the ICU for over 10 days. Now this ever-playful child is 3 months old. May God secure her smile forever. Without your help, this child cannot become a dignified citizen of the world. Kindly donate for this deserving child.
After authoring the success story at Gandhidham, Gujarat, Jeevan Prabhat has now arrived at Pondicherry to help children orphaned or affected by the devastating tsunami in 2004. Jeevan Prabhat is a mission, a movement to improve the lives of these less fortunate children. The land has already been procured and the civil work is progressing at a brisk pace.
This sweet and lovely baby boy is everybody's darling at Jeevan Prabhat. He was named Pratham, meaning the first, as he was the first among 3 newborn infants to arrive at Jeevan Prabhat. His story is as cruel as he is sweet. Somebody had tried to kill him at birth, strangulating him by a handkerchief tied around his neck. Because he was thrown into a babool bush, he had thorns pierced all over his body. He was bleeding profusely. His umbilical cord was intact too. However, God had willed him to survive. Some passerby heard his cries. Villagers took him to the clinic where he was kept in the intensive care unit. Today, he is 7 months old, happy and healthy and cute as ever. The Almighty has granted you the advantage where you can help these needy souls. These flowers need your wholehearted support, or else they will wither away under the hard conditions of life.
एक बच्चे को पालने के लिए महीने में 2,000 रुपये की आवश्यकता है और सालाना 24,000 रुपये की आवश्यकता है उसके पूरे खर्च को निभाने के लिए। यदि बच्चों को आप शिक्षा का ही खर्च देना चाहें तो 7,200 रुपया जो है वो वार्षिक खर्च है, जिसको आप देकर के उस बच्चे के शिक्षा का खर्च उठा सकते हैं। और भी आप यदि कैश में सहयोग न देना चाहें तो काइंड में सहयोग दें, और काइंड में सहयोग देंगे तो भी वो बच्चे की आवश्यकता के लिए लगेगा। तो निरंतर हमें सहयोग मिला है, आपको परमात्मा ने इसके योग्य बनाया कि आप दे सकते हैं। परमात्मा बहुत बड़ी उसका आशीर्वाद होता है जब हमें वो देने की स्थिति बनाता है, लेने की स्थिति में नहीं बनाता। ये बहुत बड़ा हमारा सद्भाग्य है कि आप उस स्थिति में हैं, और ऐसे बच्चों के लिए पालना हमारी सामाजिक जिम्मेदारी है। तो मेरा आप सबसे मैं धन्यवाद मानता हूं कि आप लोगों ने इतना सहयोग किया है। आगे भी आपसे इसी प्रकार निरंतर सहयोग की मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं, ताकि जीवन प्रभात के बच्चे जो हैं निरंतर बड़े हो सकें और देश के अच्छे नागरिक बन सकें।
This is just the beginning. Jeevan Prabhat wants to reach out to every needy child and wipe the tears from their eyes by providing them with an opportunity to stand on their own feet with dignity. But this is only possible with your generous help. Come and be a part of this initiative to light up the lives of those innocent souls who have lost so much in life and need you on their side, so that these little flowers bloom to their full potential and society benefits from their sweet fragrance. Donate generously.